You have a business idea, maybe which you are thinking about from months or probably years. But then there comes the real question: how to start that business? How much money do I need to start that business? How would the licensing of that business would work? Or how would you do the leasing? How would you do the infrastructure? Or even from where you will find the vendors or suppliers of your product? And even how do you price your products? So practically the question is, how would you turn your idea into an existing operating business? And that's exactly the place where we come into the picture, because today in this video I'm gonna explain and show you how we help entrepreneurs and the first time investors and businessmen build their business from concept to launch. So stay tuned. At Acquisitions LLC, we help investors and entrepreneurs in buying, selling, and scaling their businesses. But today we would be focused towards how you can start your business from the scratch and how we can help you in establishing your business or converting your business idea into execution. So step number one towards building your business is, we do not just simply go and start from registration of an LLC. We start from the basic structure of the business, which is a real core foundation. At first, we prepare the complete business model and then we run the feasibility of your business, because we need to understand what exactly is your idea, what are you trying to build, how much budget would be required for that business, how would you execute that whole idea into conception, so that we can actually evaluate, does that business actually make sense, or it is just an impulsive or emotional decision for you? Because as a business advisor, sometimes our role comes into the play to advise you and guide you how to improve your existing idea and make it monetized or commercial, so that it makes more sense. Or sometimes we just need to simply, unfortunately, tell you that this idea won't work practically until you do 1, 2, or 3 steps, right? So we save you from making an investment and execution of your business idea as well. Step number 2 in that process is that we build the financial model around that business model, which means we exactly determine how much is the investment required. We exactly determine how much is the total capital investment required, how much would be the operating expenses required to run and operate that business initially. Would that business make sense in terms of profitability and commercial scalability? So all of that financial modeling we design so that you know exactly how much money and at what stage do you need in order to execute that business. Step number 3 would be that we set up your business structure, which means now that is the time we register your LLC, we set up your EINs, tax registrations, we inquire about the licensing requirement, we do open the bank accounts for your business, what kind of insurances would be required, what kind of accounting system would be required, what kind of policies and compliances structure would be required for the business. So in terms of all the legal and compliances, we build the whole structure. Then comes the main part, which is the building the infrastructure, which means we help you in securing and navigating the lease options. We help you in hiring the contractors, designing the infrastructure, getting the furniture and fixtures installed, working with the contractors in order to make your business or make your store in a physical appropriate form, matching with your business requirements, and while keeping your investment budget intact. And not only that, we follow for the compliances in terms of the licensings and the local county and the state approvals as well. So everything when it comes to your contractor jobs, constructions, or building the infrastructure of the business, which even includes, the furniture, the IT equipment, the setups, the structure, everything. So we help you in monitoring and managing all of the infrastructure development of your business. Once the infrastructure is developed, the next step would be to build your operations, which means we will build a whole operational cycle, that how are you going to hire your employees, where are you going to source the products from, how are you going to price and sell your products, what will be your the operating hours of the business, how would the whole operational cycle would work, how your HR cycle would work, your policies, your procedures, your SOPs, your brand manuals, your business manuals. We write and draft all of those for you. The next step would be building the right team. Yes, we help you in hiring the right and relevant team as well, where whatever as per the business requirements, whatever the human resource or a human capital you need, we help you in hiring, training and getting the employees on board, and not only getting them on board but also to make their legal compliances. How would your employee insurance works, employer insurances work, how would the workers compensations would work. So all of your insurances, payroll, accounting and the HR compliances, we're gonna work out on all of those. The next step, what we help you and we can assist you with this, is you're building your brand in terms of your IT, your marketing, your advertising, and your overall brand persona, which means we help you in building up your websites, your digital presence. If there is an AI needs to be integrated into your business, your logo designings, your signage, your uniforms, your car decals, everything when it comes to the branding and advertisements of your business, we help you in establishing the whole thing. And the next and the last step would be we help you in preparing to launch your business. Yes, we until the grand opening of your business, we help you in establishing your marketing, your initial customers, your taking the name out in the market, building your community relationships, making your grand opening event planning in terms of the opening event. If there is any activities needs to be done, if there is any vendors needs to be involved, is there any other business players to be invited. So whatever the business required for making it a grand success at a grand opening event, that's all what we do for you. So technically, all from your idea validation, money validation, financial feasibilities, then operationals, then infrastructure, then IT, branding, marketing, and even the grand opening. We help you in establishing the whole business for you, and handover are ready to scale the business so you can just focus on one thing, which is delivering your product or services to the right audience. That's something which you are interested into and you need a help and expertise on in order to validate your idea and execute your idea and convert it into a fully operational business model. Then you are at the right place. Feel free to reach out to me. Me and my team would be happy to help launching your first business. Thank you.